Welcome to Lower Hero episode 66. We have something different today. We're going to be doing a little Guitar Hero 3 tier list. Check that out. Yippee. 70 songs we got to put into this list of 5. We have 5 tiers. The best one is peak. We have good, we have mid, we have weak, we got buns. There's quite a few buns songs in this game, but we'll find out. What kind of criteria do we want to use to rank these songs? Is it our personal enjoyment, the chart, the whole package? What are we thinking?
I think everything would be the most fair.
The whole package. I agree.
The whole package makes it because there's like some good songs with bad charts. There's some bad songs with
there's plenty of bad charts in Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah. You
know? Yeah. If you got a song you love listening to, but the chart sucks, it's not as fun to play.
Can't be peak.
Yeah.
It could be good though. You know, I agree with that. So this tier list has it in alphabetical order, which is fine. But I could try to look for like the tier or slow ride and then talk dirty to me and hit dirty.
I think that would be sick if we could just do it by tier, by career mode.
Yeah, let's do by tier. Okay, so
be cool.
Song number 1 is Slow Ride. I got Slow Ride right here. Where do you want us to put Slow Ride? Me personally,
song's mid.
It's iconic.
It's iconic.
It's an iconic song.
Yeah.
Iconic starting songs like, you can't even pass Slow Ride on easy. People talk about it like that, Song's fine. It's a cover. It's a shortened cover.
It's a jam. It's fun, but it's also still the first song in the game that we've heard of like a million times. Like, there's no way to make this like more fun.
I think it's still good.
I think it's good. That's fine too.
I think it's still good.
I was thinking
because for me, it's like it's got that iconic riff. You're starting Guitar Hero 3 when you hear da da da. You're going to get into it.
I like listening to the song.
Dunk. Yeah, like
it would be better if it wasn't a cover and it wasn't shortened.
It's a good cover.
But we didn't know that. But when we played Guitar Hero 3 for the first time, we didn't know that it was a cover. So take that into account.
Yeah, I say good.
All right.
I like good too.
I can live with good.
We have majority.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
Cool. We have majority. Song number 2 in the game is Talk Dirty to Me.
This song
what are we thinking here?
I'm between
on
mid
the weak
week.
side.
I'm between mid and week too.
Okay, but what about it this week though? What about it this week?
It's just hair metal, and I'm not a big hair metal guy. Not hair metal, but like hair, glam rock Poison.
Type
it's Poison.
Dude, Poison has better songs than Talk Dirty to Me.
Your mom would love this song if it comes on the radio. She'll be happy.
It's gross.
I'm more on the mid side than weak, only because for me, weak is like I just actively don't want to play. And for me, it's like, it's fine. I could take it or leave it. To me, that's mid.
That is a compelling argument, and I feel like I agree with you on that.
It's weak for me. I'm standing very firm on that. So whatever majority is, then it's fine. I'd say so I can live with like a low mid.
Well, how do we do a tiebreaker vote?
Weak.
I don't know. We have 4 people.
Do we do like rock, paper, scissors or some shit?
Okay, yeah. So the delegation is me and Jason with mid and Alec and JP with weak.
Yeah.
Who's your representative to do the tiebreaker?
JP,
I feel like
okay.
I feel like we need just a tiebreaker tier in the middle, and if we have this discussion, we just put it there.
We can come back to it.
How would I do that? Can I add another
I like
tier?
Yeah, you should be able to add
I just
one.
grabbed this shit.
You had to go
add row.
Add a row.
Yeah. There we go.
That? Oh,
so and the arrows on the side, down.
Arrows on the side.
Yeah. There's arrows.
Delete row. Oh, the arrows. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Arrow above.
No, you're good.
And an arrow. We'll put it at the very bottom, and we'll do. Come back to it.
Come back to it.
Undecided.
We're 2 fucking songs, and we already have a tiebreaker.
At this pace, we're going to be here for 17 hours.
All right, next song. Bring it.
Next song.
Hit
me with your best shot. I'm good with putting that good. I like it.
Good.
I would say
that's above Slow Ride. I'm never tired of this song.
This song's iconic, man.
It is.
I love it.
It's a good song.
And it's like the
fun
first
to play.
guitar solo you play,
And it's a fun
guitar
solo.
solo.
Talk Dirty to Me as a solo. Talk Dirty to Me as a solo.
It does.
Hey,
Yeah, but this one's a fun solo. That's fun. That's fun.
Pat Benatar, great for rhythm games.
Oh yeah,
always.
Totally.
Yeah,
yes,
true.
Good.
All right, next one.
Sounds good.
All right, Story of My Life.
Buns.
That's Buns.
Buns.
That's Buns.
All right.
That's Buns.
All right, Buns it is. It's become
glad
the
we
meme.
can figure that out.
That's become the meme of the game so far, permadeath.
Was it I did Voxtar on that song, and man, that shit is depressing. Those lyrics, it's just him talking about shit. It's like, oh yeah, the pool hall I went to as a kid. It's a 7-Eleven now. That's verbatim. That is
yeah,
verbatim
but he says in
the
the
words.
So, no, the 7-Eleven or whatever.
Story
low
of
voice I
my-
can't even understand. Anyways, we reached a consensus on that one pretty quickly. Rock and roll all night.
I like the cover. It's
not
good
a bad
to
cover.
me. It's good. I'm not a huge Kiss fan either. In fact, I don't even. I would probably actively go out of my way to not listen to Kiss.
Isn't
like this cover.
Isn't the solo kind of cheeks though?
The charting is bad, but
the
it's
chart
fun.
is not great.
Yeah,
I'll
the chart
say
is
that.
not great. And we said we didn't
I'm more on the
all
mid
this stuff.
side.
I'm
because
leaning mid as well.
I can live with mid. I can live with mid.
Okay,
Okay.
that sounds like okay. Moving on, Mississippi
Sabotage.
Queen.
We're not
True
doing
Sabotage.
co-op?
Yeah, I forgot about that. This is quick play erasure. Sabotage. This is a good one for me.
I like Sabotage. I
I'm down
understand
with
the
it.
hate for it. Like just
The chart
overall.
scratches aren't great. The way they charted it.
Yeah, but it's so there's so much little happening in the song. I feel like it's inconsequential. It's so easy.
It is easy. It's
It is
pretty
easy.
basic.
To be completely fair, there's a part in the song that literally they charted out of sync with the song. Like it's not in sync at all. So I get it.
Okay, the song to me is good. I would listen to Sabotage on my Spotify, but the chart I think definitely takes it down a notch or two.
Yeah,
Chart makes it mid.
I'd be cool with mid.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Yeah,
with
let's
that.
do it.
Okay. Mississippi Queen.
That's
You know what I
good.
mean?
That's good.
You
That's
know
like
what I
high,
mean?
That's actually
I
like
think that's
high
good.
good.
Yeah, that's like
This is one of my favorites in the game.
I think it's a pretty decent early game song. Chart's not bad. It's inoffensive. Yeah,
It's
I
very
think it's in the
memorable
good.
to me.
I
When
like
think
good
Guitar
as well.
Hero 3, like I do remember Mississippi Queen, right?
Absolutely. I remember Mississippi Queen more from Guitar Hero 3 than Rock Band, personally.
Yeah,
There's some
I
more
like the
iconic.
cover much better in Guitar Hero
Yeah.
3 compared to the Rock Band cover. Even though the Rock Band cover had a big rock ending, they had to appease the new core game mechanic. But Mississippi Queen vocals were much stronger on the Guitar Hero 3 version. I like it.
There were awful, awful covers at points through the series. Mississippi Queen's decent.
Yeah, this is not one of them. This is a good one.
Yeah.
So
All
good
right,
job.
we'll keep it with good. How do you feel about doing inter-tier tiering?
I
you move them
usually
around?
do that. Do that. Like furthest most left is like the highest of the tier.
I think I agree.
I think
You know,
Mississippi
one-
Queen
is
would be
like
at
the
the top
lowest.
for now, up there.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
agree.
Of those, true.
And
I would personally-
shout above Slow Ride.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah,
That's a
definitely put it
mistake.
above Slow Ride.
Okay, cool. Next song is what the fuck comes after?
School's Out? Pretty sure it's School's Out, is it not? Or is it? Oh no, School's Out. It's not Sunshine of Your Love.
No, it's okay. I got to pull up damn Score Hero. Why am I blanking on this? I
Oh
think
my
it is
god,
School's Out.
Bro, just pull up.
I want to say it's School's Out, bro.
I thought
Oh,
you
yeah,
had the
pull
list
up
already
School's
ready. You just were
Yeah,
going
wait,
off the memory the whole time.
ScoreHero.com. I was going off memory. Yeah, it is School's
Yo.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah,
School's Out.
School's
I'm
True
cool with
lore
mid,
hero.
mid or good. The song itself, it's fine. The chart's weird. That the solo is charted oddly
It's a
with the.
memorable song.
It is a memorable song.
This is low mid.
I'd say mid.
Low key weak for me.
I was going to.
Low-key weak?
I was actually going to go on the border between mid and weak as well.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm literally
behind
with
that.
Jason on this. I'm literally
I can
with
get
Jason
behind
on this.
that as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because so the song's fine and all, but there's not much memorable about it to me. I never go, oh, let me pop in GH3. I really want to
Yeah.
play Schools Out.
Do you also
I'm
feel
cool
like it
with
goes
Big
on for a little too long? Like it drags on a little bit?
It's the same thing. The chorus plays like
Yeah.
12 times.
Okay. So I'm not.
It's not as bad as Story of My Life. It's not Buns,
What's
right? But it's
No,
fine.
It's definitely
crazy
ain't buns.
about this
It
song
ain't
is
great,
like the one thing that stood out to me in this song was the fucking the solo, but then the intro riff.
Yes.
You think that's gonna go on for like a lot during the song? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And what brings it down is the no
more. Yeah.
Yeah, that
okay,
little
there you
bridge
go. Yeah,
piece.
we're on the same
That's
page.
weak.
See, I told you.
Yeah,
That's weak.
okay, that's
You're
fair.
right.
That's fair
That's
for
weak.
me. Next song, Sunshine of Your Love.
Not bad. I say it's mid, like good mid.
It's
Cool with a good mid on that one as well. It's definitely it doesn't stand out to me too much. It doesn't do much for me.
Bottom of mid to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think bottom of mid.
We're all thinking mid, so mid's good for me there.
Okay.
Nothing crazy about it. I mean, it's fine enough. It's
all
is this
I
the
can
oldest
think
song in
of-
the game. I think it is.
All I can think of is the ending and how boring it is. The
Dude, it's twice as
Yeah.
long in the prototype. That's crazy.
Is it really?
It is. It's twice. It's the ending goes on
I didn't
for
know that.
literally like 30 seconds. Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun, dun,
wow,
dun,
I mean-
dun, 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 dun. It takes forever. Barracuda.
Oh, that's
That's
peak.
good to me.
Ooh.
You're putting Barracuda peak.
Yeah.
Good peak. Sure.
Yeah, because,
I'm thinking
because
good.
Barracuda is what teaches you gallops.
I think it's peak.
Yeah.
We got 2 peaks with Barracuda. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would say like a
I think,
mid
like,
good personally.
You know, like gameplay wise, yeah, JP's right. Teaches you gallops. This is in tier 2. In tier 8, the first song is Raining Blood, so then it's like
It
here's
works
a
you up.
callback. Here's a
Yeah.
In a way.
callback, fucker. You're not ready,
In a way.
but you're kind of ready. So I can see why it's peak.
I think it's peak,
I like
man.
the cover
And
too. It's a good cover.
GH3 had good covers.
There are some really good wave group covers. Yes.
I'm fine with it being peak. It'd be a high good for me, so peak would be acceptable.
Are we doing guitar battles?
Those are not in this tier list, so the answer is
Oh.
no.
Okay.
We can always
I
do
don't-
an
I don't
after
think
effect.
Bulls on
I
Parade.
don't think it's
then.
necessarily fair to put them with the rest of them because they're made for the game. You know, they're
That's
special.
I mean, there's
I don't
still
know.
songs in
Yeah,
the game, but yeah, you're right.
they are. Not to this person who ever made this. I just found this on tiermaker.com.
It's
It was
fine.
last changed on the 2019.
Wow.
So this
Okay.
is
If
good-
you
going
want
on
us to
6
rank-
years old.
Want us to rank the guitar battles? We will
Let us
answer
know.
down below.
That'll be our first Patreon.
Yeah, let us know in the
post.
comments. All right, Bulls on Parade. This to me, this is
Ooh.
peak. I like this song a
It's a
lot.
good song. Yeah. I
If it's
can't
not
complain
peak,
about
I'd
Bulls
be
on Parade.
good.
I'm
high
more in good, but I'm okay to settle for peak.
I'm
I'm
okay to
either-
settle for peak. This is iconic.
I can't do peak. I can't do peak. The song is great. I love it. The chart.
The,
The
I,
scratches.
Yeah.
The scratches.
I really don't like the solo charting.
Nope.
Yeah.
Solo,
no, I don't think
solo
anybody
ruins it.
does.
Festival
It's
did
not
it way
bad.
better.
I don't think there's anything bad with it, but I understand because it's weird.
If I
It
could
could have been
take
way better.
if I could take this chart or festivals, I'd take festivals any day.
I would too.
My
Yeah.
ideal chart would be the Guitar 3 chart, but the solo is festival.
Yeah.
That'd be
That's
my
fine.
Smash
good
those
chart.
two together.
Top of good.
Top
Sounds
of good's
good.
good with me.
Sounds
I
good
don't
to
think
me.
it's peak
I'm
material
with it. That's
necessarily.
fine.
Sweet.
That's
All
fine.
right, tier 3. When you were young, that to me is peak.
Oh, that's peak to me.
I'm on peak.
The chart is pretty funny because the lead
I don't
part,
like this
it's-
song, man.
It's chords.
Oh,
It's chords. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
I don't like this song. I always just thought it was kind of whiny.
Really?
Whiny, preachy. I get it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
probably
gonna
get
have
a
it
lot
dragged
of
down a
flack for
bit.
that, too.
If
Is that
we
gonna
have one
bump it down
person
to,
saying
like-
it ain't peak and it's like I hate this song, it can't. In good faith, I can't put a peak, even though
No,
most of
no,
us might
put
agree.
it- if it was
top of
3 to
good.
1.
It's
Put it
whatever.
top
Put a
Top
top
of
of good.
good.
Top of
We
good.
have to
fine.
average out the 4 opinions to be some sort of
Yeah.
consensus. So
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with that too. I mean, I love the Killers, but I also understand that people don't like the Killers too. That's fine.
But if
I can,
it's,
I can.
Oh,
get
no,
it.
I like. What was your song? Mr. Brightside?
I was just gonna say Brightside.
I
I've seen
like
other
that
people
song
say the
much
same
better.
about
a lot of
that.
people, a lot of motherfuckers hate Mr. Brightside.
See,
I was
Somebody
listening.
told
I prefer
me-
that shit.
I would do when
Really?
you were young before that.
Yeah, I love that whole album, Sam's Town. Good ass album.
Anyways, Miss Murder is the next one.
This
That's
one's solid.
at least
This
good for
one's-
me.
This
I
one
think
is
it's a
a
good.
good. It can go
Yeah.
anywhere in good.
I'm solid with a good too.
I like Miss
I like
Murder.
I like a good. I'll put it above when you were young even.
Teaches you triplets.
It teaches you a little bit of faster strumming too.
Does.
Not really.
Medium fast. Well, the next song definitely
ouch-
teaches you some faster strumming. The
Well, I was
secret.
gonna say, what was it? Yeah, no.
You're not you're not
good
used to
alt
the
strumming
faster,
pattern.
consistent
It's good-
alt.
Oh, I didn't even realize that they kind of tiered that. They tiered both Miss Murder and The Secret together. It's like, oh yeah, you learn triplets there. All right, it's time for the real shit.
Yeah,
Now we
see,
got some real
it's
triplet
all
strumming.
starting to make sense, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get it.
I'm between
I like
good
The
and
Secret.
mid.
I like
I'm
The
between
Secret.
good and
It's
mid.
good.
I think it's a good
to me.
song.
Bottom of good to mid to me.
Yeah, I'm cool with a bottom mid, or rather bottom good towards high mid. I would say it's. I would
I think
probably
it's better
prefer
than
to play it
Slow Ride.
over slow ride.
I would definitely
Hit me
play
their
this
best
over
shot. Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah.
I like that. Secret's fun to play. I like it. That was the song that I would just strum all the way through before I learned how to do triplet strumming. So I would just have a shit ton of overstrums, but I'd get those gold stars in the set list, right? So I like it. I have a good memory of it. Next song, Lay Down.
Peak.
Peak.
That's peak to
Yeah.
me too, to be honest.
I like it.
That was one of the
I'm
first
down
songs I had never heard it, and it's still in my brain to this day. That song was introduced to me from Guitar Hero.
It's got a catchy verse.
it's
It's got
iconic.
a catchy chorus. Like
It was
It's an
the
iconic
first
Guitar
time-
Hero 3 song.
It was the first time like you see a same note.
triplets.
Well, no, it's not even just that. It was like when I first played the song, I was like, "What the fuck? A hopo on
After
one
a
of the same
chord of
notes
the same
after
color?
A chord?
Couldn't
That's
do that in
cool.
Guitar Hero 2.
Yeah, no, that never happened in Guitar Hero 2. I was like, that's really cool. So it was like a cool way to just kind of tweak the core mechanic of Guitar Hero a little bit.
They did chart the solo oddly. They have harmonized guitars as chords.
No. Okay, so they did harmonize. They had harmonized guitars as chords, but it's like they charted it if it was under the double notes modifier or like the double notes like
kind
battle
of
power up. It's
right.
low key kind of like that if you look at it.
No,
you listen to
don't
it,
get me wrong. I like it too, but many people would take umbrage with the fact that we like this song and put it as peak because that's not how it should be charted. It's really just a single note, but there's two guitars doing single notes that are different octaves. Whatever. It was cool and fun.
I mean,
it
also
was fun.
The scaling of the chorus makes zero sense. Also,
whatever.
It's whatever.
Okay,
cool,
so
I like peak. With
it's
this
fun
if we're being honest, the chart is a product of its day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just it, right?
Just
like charting
Chris
standards
Vance
have
said,
changed.
Artificial difficulty.
I mean, I'll have some fucking hot takes about that once we get to tier 7, man. You know,
All right,
me.
let's keep going then.
Let's keep on going. Paint it black, baby.
I just realized we forgot a song.
Uh-oh.
End of tier 2. Quick play.
Co-op?
Reptilia. It's peak.
Oh, it's peak.
Oh,
that's easy.
That's
easy.
peak.
More quick
Easy.
play eraser.
It's peak.
God damn. Yeah, that's
I would put that.
I got nothing to say.
I would put that at the
Nothing
top
to
of
say more
peak.
than that.
I'd put that at the top of peak so far.
that's
Yeah.
top
I'm
of
cool
peak,
with that.
100%.
Cool with that, dude. People love this song. Like back when I had like little rock band parties, like last year at the cabin with my brother's friends. They were like, "Is Reptilia on this game?" I remember playing Reptilia as a kid. I loved that song. It made a difference. People love Reptilia to this day.
Everything
The
about that
Strokes
song.
are awesome and underrepresented in these games. They
It's
didn't
true.
have enough of them in these games. They just
I
didn't.
feel like there's
The
something
real
about the
shit.
dude's vocals.
Yeah,
Like
the
there's something
vocals-
so
yeah.
like
It was just cool.
nonchalant.
It was tight
Yeah.
and cool. And
Nonchalant.
like that to me, it was like, this is modern rock. And it was. At this, when this game came out, the song was 2 years old. So I was like,
Wow.
Oh wow, it was new.
yeah, Reptilia was
Yeah, I
Room
suppose
on
it was.
Fire. Room on Fire was 05.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
You're
Now
right.
it's like now it's a modern day classic.
it
It
is.
is.
It's a 20-year-old song now. Oh God, kill me.
Oh,
03,
don't say
sorry.
that. Don't say
03.
like
it's
that.
It's a 22-year-old song. Sorry, my bad.
Anyways, Painted
4-year-old
Black.
song, but still, it was modern rock, and I was like, "This is cool."
I feel like this is
Painted
a tough
Black.
one for me. Because I like the
Uh,
song.
I don't like the
I think
chart.
I think it's
uh,
mid chart-wise,
It
but
really
good
knocks it
song-wise.
down for me. I like the
Yeah.
song. Though.
It's an iconic song. Every Vietnam War movie or video game you play will have this song in it. It's just a product of that time. Chart
True.
is
I say top of mid to low good.
I can get down with that.
Because again,
I
the
don't know what
song is
Alec, he's
great.
thinking.
The chart.
You know what this chart also does? It takes your knowledge of triplet strumming and fucks it all up and throws it
and
at
breaks
you
it
at
up
the
into
end.
weird. Like,
Dun, 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 dun. It does that shit in the song. So like,
It's
it's
true.
a good test of what you picked up and what you learned on Expert.
That's a good point.
So I mean,
actually.
I'm willing to go low good for that.
All right.
I'm
Low good
okay
high.
with putting it up to low good.
I'm down.
I
Maybe
have
even
my
above
gripes with the
slow
chart,
ride.
but-
Nah, I'll keep it below slow
No,
ride.
yeah, below slow.
I'm
ride.
not entirely sure if you gave me only Slow Ride and Paint It Black to play, I'm not sure which one I'd pick. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either. Depends on the mood.
It
what
does.
I'm going for. And I'm in the mood. That's the first line of Slow Ride, bro.
True.
I'm in the
Just saying.
mood.
Okay.
great point.
Another quick play exclusive song, "Suck My Kiss." What do we think about that one?
I'd say that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
am good with any placement of this song. I think
This is a
that the-
memorable song for me.
It's
I always
pretty
thought the
memorable.
solo was pretty fun in that.
The solo.
Yeah.
It is a very
fun.
unique solo.
The fucking
At this point in the set list,
Yeah.
this might be the hardest section so far at this point in the set list. If you're going
I'd say
tier-wise
good
like
then.
this.
I have to go good.
It
I'm
ramps
my
saying like a
brain.
mid,
Yeah.
a mid good, maybe
Yeah.
above Seeker or below Seeker. I would still probably play hit with your best shot.
I am
that's
agreeing
fair.
with that placement too. Above
looks
Seeker.
Okay, cool with me. Tier 4, Paranoid.
This chart's buns, but
This chart
fun.
sucks ass. This chart is
This,
bad for solo.
This
Song-wise, I mean,
I love the song, but the chart
Great song.
sucks.
I think it's mid, man.
Decent cover. Decent
Like
cover.
I never
I'm
liked
cool with
playing
mid
it
on
when
this.
I was a kid.
I'll play it above Sabotage.
Yeah, I would too.
I'll
Okay.
play it
Yeah.
above
I'm cool with a
Sabotage.
high mid on
Okay.
Paranoid. Sorry,
Next
Ozzy.
song is Buns.
Next song is Buns. Anarchy in the UK. Cool with
Buns.
Buns on that one.
I
Yeah,
am a bun song.
Totally buns.
It's
Cause
not good. It ain't that good.
Doesn't have to be contested.
And-
no,
I'll even keep the order like this. I would rather play
Yep.
Story of My Life.
I'd also rather play Story of My Life. That's a fact.
It is longer. but
that one's tough,
less...
man. I don't know. I don't know which one I hate playing more.
I don't know if I agree. I don't, man. I know Karaoke's
man.
bad, but Story of My Life
sucks.
together.
Okay.
That's bad.
I don't know.
Just keep it down. That's fine.
I don't want to play any of them. Fuck it. Next one, Cool Thing. This is going to be a divisive one.
This is peak to me.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I've really learned to appreciate this song a lot more, and I say peak as well.
I don't know if I'd peak it. I'd be a high good.
I'll take good. I know there's a lot of haters for this song. I will take any high rating of this song. I ended up liking it a lot after playing it on drums.
Yes,
for Rock Band 2.
It's a cool drums track.
And then, I think
I've never played it on drums
as well.
Oh my god, Jason, you would love this song on drums.
This song is so fun on drums.
It's a really good skill boost, and it's a really good push for your.
I'm willing for good. I can't put peak.
I understand not peaking, so stick to your guns.
I'll go as high good as we can do.
This one's gonna probably make some people mad.
I will have to say also I can't put it at top of good. Can we at least put it below Bros on Parade?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
that's fair. I can accept this.
That's just my conscience speaking, because I mean, if we're doing the full group, Cool Thing is one of those songs. I understand other people potentially like it, but for me, it's never really clicked. I've tried. I love music. That song's just never clicked with me. Maybe playing it on drums.
That's the majority opinion.
Yeah.
I still like the. I like that. I think that's fun. I like that. That's like my favorite.
There's no other
part
section like that. That's a very unique.
Yeah. It's unique.
Nothing else like that in the entire series.
I'm down with this decision. I'm down with this.
Okay, enough Cool Thing talk. Let us know about what you think about Cool Thing down in the comments.
Please.
My name is Jonas.
The peak.
That's a peak song for me.
I'm going to say peak as well.
First ever footage we ever saw of Guitar Hero 3 ever.
You're okay peaking it. There's some hesitation there. What's going on?
No, it's legitimately one of those songs that to me it's like iconic GH3 moment. It was my first GH3 FC.
This is Guitar Hero 3. Yeah.
This is a lot of people's first FC in the game, right? It's very straightforward, but at the same time,
it's not even like really easy for a first FC. This is a challenging first FC.
But it's one of those ones that the rhythm's very consistent the whole way through. If you're good at consistent strumming, if you're good with just single hammer-ons, you'll be fine with. This is a great learner song, and I wish we had this one in Festival.
I have a feeling that this was probably like a tier 2 song when they were first making the game, like a tier 2 or 3.
That would be brutal.
You know what I did? I did it again.
You motherfucker!
Did you really?
I did. The main recording wasn't up.
No,
this whole time I have the backup.
Okay,
I have to try to recreate
minutes.
this. That's fine.
23 minutes.
Okay. That's so funny. That's hilarious.
Bro.
That's all right.
I don't know why. I'm like this. Anyways, moving on.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. I can deal with it. It's okay. Yeah, it's Carlo's fault. Even flow.
Peak.
Even flow.
Even though me and JP heard it a billion times off season 2.
I'll agree it's peak because I like it now that I don't have to listen to it again.
Under Jonas, if we're peaking it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with a peak on even flow. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Well, again, even flow. This is GH3. Like that's how I see it. This is Guitar Hero 3.
What's the co-op
It's menu music song, right? Like that kind of seals the deal for me.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
That's true.
Yeah.
The co-op song for tier 4 is "Cities on Flame" with Rock and Roll.
I think this is peak, man.
That's pretty good.
That's a good song.
I understand if people go peak with it. I never connected with that song.
Neither did I. I'm going to be so honest.
But there's a lot of people that are just like, it's really fun, and it's a fun chart. I'll say that.
Yeah, chart-wise, it's great. I can see that.
I'll
not everybody liking it song-wise.
Low good.
Absolutely play it above "Suck My Kiss." Probably
I'm down for
above "Hit Me With Your Best Shot."
I can low
probably
good.
Actually, hold up. I don't know if I'd play like "Hit Me With Your Best Shot" over "Cities on Flame." I don't know. Hold on. Let me think about it for a second.
Mid good.
Okay, go with what you were doing before.
Over here? I don't know. We'll just do it over there.
That's fine. Yeah,
it was never one that connected me, but it is a fun chart. It's a fun and easy optimal. You can get an optimal score on this relatively easily if you know the path.
All right, really, Seeker above Cities?
I would personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But if you guys, I mean, if I'm outvoted, I'm outvoted.
I can go either way.
I'm down with that personally, but if
okay, yeah, we'll leave it there. Everybody's opinion has to count somehow.
All right, Holiday in Cambodia.
Oh God,
tough kid, but it's life.
It is life.
I'm divided because I don't dislike the song, but I don't like it either. You know what I mean?
That's kind of how I feel
I'm not a big
too.
Kennedy's fan.
Yeah.
But
it's one of those
think
songs
this
that I feel like
is-
is
I
going to
don't
be
think
very
it's
divisive.
I
It's
don't
definitely
think
not
it's
peak.
weak. I can't in
weak.
good faith say it's weak.
No, I don't think
I
it's
can't.
weak.
But it's like the lowest mid potentially.
man, okay, when you said I forgot we had a weak tier, and like, why does it kind of fit in there for me?
This is weak to you? If anything, it'd be,
Verbalize
like
that.
mid or low good to me, personally.
I feel like the intro is divisive, but it's always going to be. The vocal performance is kind of, you know.
It's fine.
It's fine. Like, it's
if we
not.
do low mid, I'll take low mid.
I'm thinking low mid because I never have gone into the game going, man, I'm so excited to go play this holiday in Cambodia. Again, I'm using that same
I would
logic
probably never
from
play it
before.
again, to be honest with you.
Right? Like,
In a session,
Yeah.
you would never catch me playing this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
Unless you have a
confirm that.
really big thing for Pol Pot, if that's the case.
I learned so many things about Pol Pot. He was an interesting fella. You know, he changed his
I would
name to
keep
Fem.
that. Really?
Fem.
Yeah.
P-H-E-M,
Okay.
Fem. He was
Cool.
Fem.
I would,
that
I would
boy was
keep
Fem
this
after
at
he was Pol
the.
Pot.
I would keep this at the lowest mid, like just throughout at this point.
I'll
The,
accept all that.
uh,
That's good.
mid?
That's good with me.
Guitar Hero 3 feminist Pol Pot.
You could say that. You could say that. He was
Yeah.
a.
He said it.
That boy was a femme. Rock you like a hurricane. To me, peak.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's high good peak.
High good or
High
peak?
good.
I don't even know if. Yeah,
I can agree
it's
with
a
high
good
good
one.
peak.
It's a good one.
I would
To me,
play
it's
this-
really good.
Like between
I don't
like
think it
above
cracks peak
Bulls
for
on
me, but
Parade.
it's pretty damn close to cracking peak. But put it above Bulls on Parade.
Highest good
Okay.
we can.
Top
I really
peak.
like. It's another one of those
Jason, what
classic
do you
ones.
think?
It was on the
Is it peak to you?
GH3 demo. To me, it's like lay down,
Yeah.
rock like a
That's
hurricane. That
iconic.
just is Guitar Hero 3 in my brain. You know.
So to me, like, I always loved that as a competitive song too, because it was always one that like got people watching. I feel like that was a great casual song, like for people that just didn't know the game.
Yeah.
The solos at the end, the big outro, like that always felt good to me. That was a good fit for the game. I'm down with good.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun all the way around. It starts off with a little solo, ends off with a little solo, epic.
Yeah.
It's recognizable. People know the song. I like it. Same old song and dance.
Mid as fuck
Mid.
to me.
I'm
Yeah,
so
mid.
mid with this. I'm so mid.
I'm-
So mid.
I wouldn't even say like bottom of it. I'd say it's like straight in the middle mid.
Yeah, I was
Straight
between
middle,
Rock and
mid.
Roll
Right in
Night
the
of
middle.
Sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that Tommy Tallarico song. It's
Shut up.
yo, that's the reason we got it in the game. Thank you, Tommy Tallarico.
You know, listen. A lot of things are allegedly because of Tom Tallarico.
Bro, I'll say the chart for this is fucking buns. It is one of the worst charts. in the
Okay,
game.
wait. I like
Single
your
song
way of
dance.
thinking. Actually, this chart is bunts. You're right.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
So should we move it to
chart.
week?
I'm down for
I would.
week.
I would be so cool with week. Honestly,
Let's
I'd
do
put
week.
it below schools out. Even
Oh
I
my
put
God,
schools out
okay.
before I play same old song and dance. Personally,
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that's fucking crazy. Hold on.
would that be more acceptable to you?
Yeah, absolutely. You won't catch
I'm
me
gonna
dead
have to
playing
agree, to
fucking
be
Schools
honest.
out, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not voting.
I
That's
don't
fine
wanna
with
play
me. I can
schools
accept
out
it.
one.
I'm very easy to negotiate with. Lagrange,
Oh, this is peak.
This one's a oh, it's peak to you.
peak to you?
I think this is like Cliffs of Dover Light.
You think so?
Okay, wait, I can hear you out on this one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like prepping you for
Yeah.
Pride and Joy also, like low key.
Yeah, I think
I was
like,
gonna lean towards.
You know that?
I was gonna
This
lean
Fucking throw in
good.
the middle.
this
I
song
might
has
do
always kinda
low,
lived
good,
rent-free
high,
in
mid.
my head. It
Really?
lives rent free in my head because I just think it's
It's a
iconic.
good stem.
If you want to
It's
put
a
it
good
in
stem.
good, I'm okay with that. Just because I'm the only one who thinks it's peak, I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
I certainly
I'm just sharing
couldn't put
my
in peak
opinion.
in good conscience. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
I'm cool with good. Where do you think within good? Not like, I would say rather low for me personally.
I'll play it over Slow Ride.
Yeah. above
Yeah, no,
Slow
you're
Ride.
right. You're right. I would still play The Seeker over this though.
This is
Would you?
that's an arcade song too.
I think
Like, a
I
lot of
would.
people
I
play
like
that
The
song.
Seeker. It's fun.
People like
Interesting.
Lagrange.
I think Lagrange is fun too. Maybe a little
It is fun.
sparse at points, you know. Like
I think it's a little I think it's underrated. Like I've never heard JP's side of like
well,
somebody.
Well, you know, I think
liking the song that much.
comparing the Seeker and Lagrange, I think it helps you get a feel for like swing rhythms as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like-
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can really groove with that one.
So I think that they fit together in that, like where you put it. So I can.
It's fine by me.
With that.
I'm
down.
Take it. Fine with me too. Welcome to the Jungle. This is like a mid song for me, honestly.
Solid. Like, this is
I think that this is a high mid.
Oh, you say high mid? High mid.
I would say a high mid as well.
Paranoid, actually.
Yeah, put it above Paranoid. Yeah.
I'm okay with this. Like, the more I think about it, yeah, like, I don't think it's good or peak, even though Slash's inclusion's fun. Like, again, that's not one of those songs that sticks out to me in my brain about, like, the best songs in the game.
No,
it's definitely an iconic song in GH3, but I wouldn't, it's like you said, I wouldn't say like, it's one of the best songs.
Right? Isn't it menu music?
It is. I would have rather had anything else from Guns N' Roses. Or from just
I was gonna say that too. We got Slash as like one of the big guys on the front of on the cover. You could have had something better. We could have had a more iconic Slash song.
They got Paradise City instead.
I was kind of hoping
solo.
that we would get like Paradise City in this game.
That would have been incredible.
I was really hoping that it would be that. But I was like, Welcome to the Jungle. That's fine. That's all right.
Like, okay, I know that it's not the craziest hard song in the world, but I still have always had a desire to see November Rain with piano charted.
That would be awesome.
Both.
That would be
like,
that would have been crazy.
No,
Festival.
That would have been one of those songs with Slash as the artist, if they wanted to do like the Slash icon, right? And have the big moment with him at the end of the game, just for the epicness value, that would rival a Freebird just because of how it builds.
Totally.
Yeah, it's a very good. It's a really good guitar song. It speaks to you emotionally just through an instrument.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe that he's like on the fucking cover. That's like some food fight shit. Like
some food fight.
That's some food fight shit. I'm sorry. Like, they have what is it? They have those food mascots in the front.
Yeah, they have the fucking the tuna fish or whatever.
It's like that bootleg animated movie type thing.
They have the stork from the Pickles shit, like brand or whatever.
Okay, I'm derailing just for a second. This movie was in development hell for a very long time, and they could not back out of this because of all the deals that they secured.
There is a really
they
good
had the lines
documentary.
recorded and the script completed, and everything was recorded and like paced out everything for like 2 years. The hard drives got fucking stolen for everything that they worked on, and they had to shit this movie out.
Yeah, and
so
they use
like
mocap and everything.
I remember watching a video about this song or this movie many years ago. I don't remember any details.
There's a
the
really
JonTron
good,
video. The JonTron.
There's a really good documentary that came out like last year. Yeah, there's a good documentary on YouTube that you can look up.
Hell yeah, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this. This is all completely.
Oh god, you gotta watch the
new
JonTron video. That's yours.
Look at the cast, dude. Like
Charlie Sheen, Ava Longoria, Hilary Duff, Wayne Brady. In the early 2000s, this goes hard, man. Also, what the hell's going on back here?
It got pushed to
those are the main characters, buddy.
They look so terrible, though. They look really bad.
Yeah.
What is Clifford the dog doing?
That's Charlie Sheen, and that's Hilary Duff. I'm not even kidding.
Bro, this was supposed to come out in 2005 and 2007. That was the planned date for this movie.
Yeah.
It came out in 2012.
This is a 2012 movie?
Oh.
I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know that part. I thought for sure this is 2005 or 2006 or 7 or 8.
I mean, it was supposed to be.
That's why it vibes that way, I suppose. Jeez.
Oh my god, it gets worse. It was scheduled for a Christmas 2003 theatrical release.
2003? 9 years later it came out? 2012?
Yeah, they really, they cooked on this movie in the opposite direction.
Oh, no. I said the wrong dog name. I was thinking of McGruff.
Oh,
like the old kid.
Sure.
That looks like McGruff. Yes!
Sure.
Yes!
All right, we have
said
to
Clifford,
get back to
yeah,
the thing.
sorry about the food fight.
Good tangent.
We gotta take a bite out of crime.
Okay.
Helicopter.
Ooh.
Peak.
I like Peak with this one. This was a very good song. It was a
Can we
surprising
peak it
song.
When the chart goes out of sync at points?
Does it?
For the strumming? I've always heard people say that it goes out of sync for the strumming.
I don't know if out of sync. Maybe they just play it. Like maybe the guitar chart, the guitar stem itself is just a little bit sloppily played.
Say,
maybe that's what it is.
There are some GH3 songs where, in the cover, they drift off from the drummer, and like I was actually looking at Rocky Like a Hurricane recently. Like that happens a lot, where like the guitar notes are just late because they didn't do a good job mixing. Like they didn't do a good sync up job in the studio. Basically,
maybe that's
that
what
might
it
be
is.
what's happening. Yeah.
I don't know.
I've always really liked the song, but I've always felt
It's a
like
great
there was
song.
something a little bit weird about the chart. And people have told me in the past it was off sync, and I just believed them. I didn't know that for
It's-
sure.
I never really felt that personally.
It's way more noticeable in practice mode, but I like
Ooh.
I
Good
I
point.
understand it, but like when you're playing the song, I don't think you notice it. You only notice it in practice mode.
Personally, when I'm
But-
strumming it, with the fast strumming, I just look at the beat lines. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, me too.
And
I mean, but
accept
I'm not
every
going to
eighth.
deny people saying that it's out of sync because, like, I know it's weird in practice mode because then the guitar stem is isolated much louder, and so you could.
If
hear
anybody
it.
knows more detail, let us know in the comments.
That's peak for me.
All I can say is I never really felt that issue, and it's peak for me. I'm going to put it above even flow.
Sweet.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm down
wow,
with that.
I'm down with that. I'm actually
Down with
completely down with it because I fucking love the song. I
Also,
think it's great.
fantastic rhythm chart. Is one of the few rhythm charts in the game.
Yeah,
It's more fun than the
yeah,
guitar
that's-
chart.
That shit was cool.
Really?
If we're
don't
going home
remember it.
package, it's really interesting. Like the parts on the guitars are like dun dun dun, like right before the big like chorus thing. You're doing some crazy shit. You're doing some little quick triplet strummings, chord triplet strummings.
Really?
It actually sounds fun. I like
It is,
All right,
it is
I'll
a
have to
very
check
fun
that
song.
out.
Really-
It's more
it's
fun than
really
guitar,
fun.
personally.
I
Um,
thought that the rhythm chart for that song was like it fit the song more than the lead chart, and that's like my
yeah.
hot take
Yeah,
for that.
yeah, could have. Yeah, it would have been. It probably would
Because
have
when
made
I
a
first
better
heard the
full-
song in
full
fucking
thing.
SSX, I think I was like, this would be sick in Guitar Hero. But
And
like,
there it
how
is.
would it sound and how would it be? And then I played the lead chart. I played the single player chart. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. Okay. Then I was like, oh, then what's the rhythm chart like? And I was like, this is it. That's it right there.
That's what you're hearing. Next song, Black Magic Woman.
Ooh,
This is good.
This is like
I think
low
it's
good,
good.
high
I'm
mid
cool.
to me.
Yeah.
I'm good with whatever placement in good that it has.
Yeah. Same
Okay.
here.
Maybe
I'm
even
down
like,
with lower good.
I would play Slow
Okay.
Ride before Black Magic Woman. It's just a long song, and it doesn't do a whole lot for me.
Okay.
The forcing in some of the verses are fucking atrocious.
This
is
true.
I don't
This is true.
like a lot
Put
of
it
the
at the low
note
good.
placement early on.
Lowest good.
Yeah. Lowest good.
I might play Painted Black before Black Magic Woman. As
It's a
good
more
of a
fun song,
song,
probably.
both of those are.
Black Magic Woman just drags a bit, and it takes a long time for it to get really fun, personally.
Yeah, but then you get up to the strumming and you miss, and you're like, "Fuck."
Fuck, I gotta
And then
do
you have to play it again.
4.5 more minutes.
I have to
Um,
restart the entire game.
yeah, that's what I gotta do. Cherub
My
Rock!
save file's deleted.
Cherub Rock. This, to me, honestly, is like really high good.
This is Buns.
I don't like this.
Buns! What?
I think that this song sucks.
What? You don't like
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
You don't like Siamese Dream.
Nope.
You don't
Nope,
like
I don't.
Today. You don't like
Not a
Mayonnaise.
fan. Nope. I think
Alright.
today's actually a worse song
This
than
is
this.
the most. This is the most important song to any Rocksmith 2014 PC player.
You
true.
took the
That's
words
true.
out of my brain.
That's true.
the
Makes sense
most
that it's a bad
valuable
song.
just
Or it
got
used to be.
delisted 2 years ago.
Used
Just
to
got
be.
delisted 2 years ago, or was it last year? I don't remember. I think it was last year that it got delisted, and I was like, "Holy shit! They finally took down Cherub Rock." No,
These
I
are
just
external
don't-
factors that cannot cloud your judgment of Guitar Hero 3.
I don't like this chart, and that affects my enjoyment of the song. This
I like the
song
chart.
is much more fun on Rock Band.
Song
I
is
disagree.
great. I think that again, this isn't part of GH3, but the drums on this are so good. I'm more in the mid for the chart on this.
The one thing that irks me is the fact that it's like do do do, and that there's a hammer on. The groove is completely gone. I'm not grooving with that. Da-da-da-da-da. Like it. I should be able to strum all of that shit.
You
That,
can.
know-
It gives you the option. It's a hopo.
No, not in fucking Guitar Hero 3.
In
bro.
Guitar Hero 3?
I'm joking. I don't mind it. Maybe it's just because I found the groove with how it's charted and I like it. I don't know. I'm okay with taking it down a notch or two, even though I quite enjoy it. High, mid, low, good. What are we thinking?
I mean, I'd put it above Holiday in Cambodia, but like, I really don't like this song. It never clicked with me.
What about the rest of the peanut gallery?
Put
So
it
you
in.
need to say-
Put it in high mid.
I would
I
put
think
it
it
above
is.
Sabotage at the very least.
Put above Sabotage. Yes.
Man,
I think the song, when it could get heavy, I really like the energy of the song. But fuck, I just don't like the chart, dude. It's so hard to groove with. And like, I'm not a big Smashing Pumpkins fan, but I like some of their music.
There's
That's
something
fine.
about when they get heavy and Billy Corgan's just I can't do it, man. Like,
I don't know,
like he's
fair.
breathy
90s
talking in
as
your
fuck to
ear.
me.
I'll say
I
this.
mean, the whole song sounds like that to me.
I'll say
That's
this.
fair,
I saw the
JP,
Smashing
that's fair.
Pumpkins live last year. They're opening up for Green Day. They were not good live. There was
Hey.
low energy, not fun.
Billy's
Jared Rock was
busy.
boring.
He's busy with wrestling. He owns
is.
the National Wrestling Alliance now. That's what he's off doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Music is secondary.
He's probably better
Black
at that.
Sunshine is next. Moving past this injustice that just happened. Met Black Sunshine.
It's
This
not
is
a
like
very
a
memorable song for me, but it's not a bad song either.
I would
I
say it's
feel
mid.
like-
Song, so
I'm-
I don't care where it goes.
I
I'm
think
super
mid is
comfortable with mid.
fair.
I'm on the low part of mid for this because, again, it's one of those songs I don't even think about when I think of GH3.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's true.
But I also
And
think the chart's
I think
a
I
little
failed it when I
underrated
got
to
up
play.
to it as well.
It's a fun chart. I like the chart.
I think
Especially
it's a fun
with the
chart.
trills.
It's fine.
I'll play it over Rock and Roll All Night, bro. I would.
Yeah.
I would too, but
Okay.
like,
I'd play that over Rock and Roll All Night, and I kind of think about that song. Kind of. I mean, I'd probably
fair.
pick it up in a set. I'd probably pick it up in a session when I was.
it
just
was one
playing
of
this
like
game.
I probably got that FC in like the 50s, like maybe the 55th FC for me, because that one little part after that little bridge with the sweeps.
Oh wait, no, you're talking about it
The-
goes into the breakdown.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
like a
the-
pick script, but they charted like all sorts of
Yeah,
different sweeps.
I had a hard
Yeah.
time passing the song because of that when I was a kid.
But I like my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have a favorite part of the song, but it's the rip that goes.
Yeah, that's cool. That kind of grooves.
That's badass to me.
That part's cool.
It's a
Like, that's fun.
perfectly
I'll
valid
fucking put it
song to be on
above
the set
Sabotage.
list.
Put that shit above
I'm
Sabotage.
cool with that.
Sabotage sounds good.
I'm cool with me. Cool
Fine.
with me.
Works for me.
The metal.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you actually mean the word mid and you don't use it as a synonym for trash. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what
Or
actual
you
mid
don't
is
overuse
like.
the term mid.
Yeah,
Don't
Or
overuse it
that's
to
what
where
I'm saying, like,
everything's
people
mid. Or
overuse it.
Don't be on the extremes. It's nothing is ever perfect. Nothing's ever the worst. It's never like, oh, this is peak or mid. No, we have goods. We have weeks. We have buns.
Yeah,
there's nuance
buns,
to be
come on,
had.
True.
Come on, man.
Buns.
There's nuance. The
You
metal.
said the metal. Yeah, so
The
it's
metal.
a peak for sure, but I
That's
don't know
peak.
if it's above or below My Name Is Jonas. What do we think?
I would say it's lowest peak, but it is definitely peak for me. This was like a weird introduction into Tenacious D for me, and
You would put
it was on
below
the demo
Even Flow?
again.
I would put it above Even Flow.
Yeah, I would too, because I think it's just more fun to play in comparison.
Yeah,
And
you know what?
this is-
Yeah, I can be swayed.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this introduced a lot of kids to Tenacious D, and then like
yeah.
people seeing Tenacious D as like a hybrid novelty, actually good rock band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Not just a joke.
Because Tenacious D kind of fell in the Weird Al level novelty for me as a kid, so I didn't really get it. Also, I was a kid and I wasn't allowed to listen to those jokes in Tenacious D.
Oh yeah, no way.
But like
This song though, this chart teaches you really good tech because of the bridge, where it's like
Yes.
because
that was
of the
challenging.
chords in between
The
the
acoustic
triplet.
part.
That shit was hard when I was a kid.
I remember
it was
spending
hard.
a lot of time on
Yeah.
the demo on that
Trying
because I
to
was
learn.
Like,
You're like, how the
what's
fuck do you
going
play this?
on?
Yeah,
I remember
it
playing
made no
on
sense.
my release day GH2 Explorer when the demo came out, and I was like, "What the
Sure.
fuck is this? This is
It
cool."
was very confusing.
Yeah.
you know,
Very
like,
And another one
overcharged, but,
is
like,
in the chorus, I suppose you'd call it, was dun 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 with the
Yeah.
chord changes. Those can be tough if you're
Trying
still
to
like
figure out
newish and you're not
how to
you're not
move.
very
Yeah,
confident
it's
with your 3-note
cool.
chords.
It's a
Yes.
cool shift too. Like it's
It's
fun.
fun.
Section.
Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with Peak.
Sweet.
Pride and Joy.
Someone won a car playing this song.
Yeah.
Pontiac
who's
That's
G6.
crazy.
Funny, every week we just bring up, hey, Helash just won a Pontiac from
And
winning.
and
Pride
here's the
Joy.
thing. It's at least mid, if not weak or lower.
Yeah,
I'm okay with mid. I would probably say mid myself.
I would say like
I
like,
would play this
low-
over Black Magic Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would too for sure.
I'd
yeah.
play this over Painted Black.
Yeah.
And
Really?
I like the song. I like the song.
yeah.
I
I,
like
think
it.
it's.
It's
I think
fun.
it's a fun chart too. To be fair, the cover
It's
is
fun.
kind of.
The cover
Yeah.
sucks.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay.
I think that's a decent place for it.
It's
The
fine.
chart is fun.
Are you sure?
It's fine.
Yes.
I'm okay with it. I personally would put it lower. I can deal with it.
I'll accept this. It is definitely one of the harder songs at this point in the set list too. This is another one of the late FCs I had personally because there's some weird parts, with the little quick trills and it goes into like the little chords. It's odd. It's kind of tough.
It is odd.
It's
okay.
definitely a unique.
We're gonna have a lot of
game.
conversations like that right now.
Yeah,
it's about to
the
change.
last few tiers. Well, last one in tier 6, the quick play exclusive Monsters.
Oh, that's peak.
Oh, that's peak.
The menu song.
That's above Reptilia.
I'm legit
above Reptilia.
I'm legit top. There's only a few songs in this game I would put above it for peak, in my opinion. I love Monsters.
That's above
I'm definitely in the
Reptilia.
peak, but I would put it below Reptilia. However, everybody else is saying top of peak. I can accept that. That's cool with me.
I fucking love this song, man.
This was the song that first got me noticed on Score Hero. Because
Ooh, really?
I got this in, I want to say it was like my 20th or 30th FC or something. It was something really, really early. And people were like, no, like this is back when not many people had it. And it was like, wait, you got Monsters that quick? What are you doing?
That's cool.
And that was, that's
I didn't
some
even
lore
know
for me.
you could play it until like a month after the game came out.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites in the game. It's always stuck with me. The chart has some weirdness, and I know that might ruin it for the peak, like the chords that are the exact same thing and charted differently.
Yeah.
Not great.
What is it? JP, you were talking about the red, yellow, orange. It's like, why are there red, yellow, oranges for that chord?
Oh yeah, I was like, what the hell? but I think
even with
above all that, like it clears. It does clear.
It's still that good. It's like the song fits so well for Guitar Hero. Yeah. And it's so enjoyable to like experience with a plastic guitar that it's peak GH3 for me.
I mean, because you get up to the solo and you're like, whoa, like what is this? Like 2 notes and you have to strum one of them and you do this like.
Oh yeah, that is an interesting solo.
It's actually very similar to play on like Rocksmith. Like it's really funny.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Yeah. They charted it pretty much how you would play it for the most part on the actual guitar.
That's cool. Tier 7, before I forget.
That's peak.
Yeah, it's peak.
That's the best chart in the fucking game, dude. That shit is funny.
People do not like that bridge section with the chords.
That bridge is
I've
iconic.
always liked it. I've always liked it. It's cool.
Love this chart.
Iconic.
You like it in like a masochistic way, which I can
not
see.
even. I just thought it was fun. I've never had a problem with it personally because I spent so many hours as a kid getting good at Psychobilly Freakout, the red, blue to yellow, orange changes. So this was nothing to me. I was already. My fingers are used to doing that movement.
That's some real Chad shit, actually.
Thank you.
I was gonna say this sets the tone. Going back to the core structure of the game, this sets you up, and this puts a big old 2 actual middle fingers in your face.
It does. It's
all the 3 notes in the chorus
at its core. Yeah,
the chorus is fucked, man.
Okay,
this is chord change hell. If you are not good with chords, you're not gonna.
You're gonna fail. Actually,
for people who are. Like, people who are really good at chords today, they don't understand. When we first saw this chart, we had nothing like it back in the day. This was the first, like, real 3-note chord hell chart we ever saw.
Yeah, this was a finger twister.
The closest thing to, like, triple chord hell in Guitar Hero 2? What, like, fucking Extreme, maybe?
Nothing was like
nothing.
Before
Nothing
I
like this. Oh no!
Psychobilly
the closest analog would be
tech, but it doesn't have the triple note chords.
Yeah, it wouldn't be triple chords. It would just be like weird double chords.
Just
maybe you could even throw like the Gemini X as like a weird like
Gemini
finger
X,
buster.
yeah.
Even then, it's not the same, man. I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that a good position in peak?
I like
I'm
high
down.
peak. I would play that over Barracuda, Lay Down, My Name is Jonas,
I
Helicopter
love
Metal,
Before
and
I
even
Forget.
Fall personally.
Yeah.
That's Guitar Hero 3.
It's a fun chart. It's a fun
G3,
song.
baby.
It's a good song. It's
Speaking
very much.
of-
I mean, when I hear the song, I think Guitar 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I think the last thing I think about is Fortnite Festival. But like, I even think about like the Rock Band 3 chart. Also, it was just such a stark difference.
Yeah, I'm like,
we all started
It feels so neutered in Rock Band 3 because it's like it doesn't have the same sort of chordy like toughness to it. I don't know. It's boring.
Even
when Chris Vance, when we had Chris on, he was just like, he wanted to chart, kind of mimicking the way you would play it on a real guitar. And
the octave
chorus. To slide up.
Bridge,
yeah.
I'd say even the chorus too, because like you're doing power chords, on the actual guitar like that.
Yeah, moving all over the neck. Yeah. You're doing this whole thing on the neck. Absolutely.
Yes.
Stricken is the next song.
That's peak too.
I would put this high good personally.
I would put this high good as well.
High good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I put it at the very tippy top or no?
I'm not like.
I don't know about tippy top. I would maybe like
really?
Buy Cool Thing.
Second or third?
Huge
Okay,
on the
I'll
Surge.
take it. I'll take it with Cool Thing. That's fine.
I think they're all right.
I
But
really
it
like
is
the solo
it is a
to the
fun
song.
chart though. Like, the solo kicks your ass for real.
My only gripe with this, which would probably warrant where it's placed, is probably the outro charting. Not a fan of that outro.
Yeah,
charting. That
it's
shit
not
sucks.
great.
Yeah,
That shit's
I don't know.
butt cheeks.
Works for me.
It's very similar to Before I Forget in the way that it's more like a triple note chords. Like a hey, hope you learned how to use these things already because we're gonna throw a whole bunch of them at you. It's much less challenging than Before I Forget in terms of like the quick change and stuff like that. But still very dense with the 3-note chords and it's kind of iconic for that.
Yeah.
Next song, 3s and 7s. It's Peak.
That's peak.
It's
That's
Peak.
Peak.
Honestly, for me personally,
in Peak.
I would literally go first. For me
Sure.
personally,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Reason 7.
I'm behind that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love this song.
I love
Fantastic
this song.
If there's any song in this game that I probably listen to the most in my off
and
time,
Sevens.
not playing the game itself, is probably this.
This is a great album in general.
Yeah,
Era
Really good
Vulgaris,
album.
baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
Era Vulgaris, fantastic album.
Iconic.
I'm glad we didn't have a whole lot of discussion on that. We're like, yep, that's great. Love that song.
like after, like,
I knew.
I love monsters, and
Yeah.
like all of that. I was very passionate about it, but this is very clear cut. 3s and 7s is go.
No, I knew when we got
to
to
It-
3
it
to 7,
really
so I was
is a
like,
great song.
Everybody's going to agree. I had a feeling.
What about the next one though? Knights of Sidonia.
This is also going to be a tough one because I think this is like one of the best songs in the game. Period.
It
Yeah, this is
really
a great
is.
song. It's a
I
great
don't-
song, and also
I
it's
don't
a
enjoy
big like.
playing it.
It's
but I
iconic
like
because
the
of the
song.
strumming. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
but can you strum through Knights of Sidonia? You know, it's one
Well,
of
see,
those.
strumming is my worst skill set, so I'm completely biased, right? But I think it's a great
I'm great
song.
at it.
I love it. It's the perfect speed.
I like
would-
peak with this.
Yeah,
I would put
could
it above
see, like,
Barracuda.
peak. Okay,
I like mid peak.
I'm down with that.
I like that.
I'm down with that.
All right.
I'll put my gameplay trash aside. And appreciate the song.
Well, maybe the next
Man,
one's more up your alley, like
Bro,
Cult of
3
Personality.
peaks in one
Ooh.
tier.
Oh, that's it.
Tier 7 itself is just peak.
Yeah.
It's funny. Cult of Personality, I would say, is an easy peak, but man, they undercharted the shit out of the solo, dude.
They did, but it's still iconic.
It is
still
still
really
iconic.
fun.
I totally
I
agree,
love
but
this
man,
chart.
So
it's a
I
great
think
speed up.
I think there's a real chance we see it in festival soon. Just pointing out
That would
that
be great.
hey,
Oh,
there's rumors of a WWE crossover, and one of the biggest stars in WWE, CM
Yes.
Punk, uses this
Yeah.
as his
Yes.
theme music. So
Please,
if that
John
happens,
Fortnite.
if there's a WWE Fortnite crossover,
Yeah, if they
that's
do
the
that, that's a
obvious.
A
Fortnite
lot of
Sweeney.
people see, they call Cult of Personality, that's Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm,
Yeah,
for
okay,
sure.
Another
I
one
can
of
agree
those
just based
fast
on
guitar
that alone. That, yeah,
I'm
it
cool
is
with
good-
like a
it is
mid
Guitar
peak
Hero
around
3.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tier 8, Raining Blood.
Oh boy.
I can't put this peak personally, even though it is one of those crazy hard, like
I
one of the
love
first
this
ones.
song too.
I like really high good though, like top.
It's a
tier
good song. I could not, in good conscience, put it peak because the
Me
flood
neither.
is
It's
questionable
so
at best.
Bad. It's so bad, dude.
Yeah, I have like memories of playing this song for the first time and being like, what?
Yeah, this is like the
this
first
is a
major
bigger-
skill check.
This is a
Yeah.
third middle finger from another arm reaching
Yeah, because it starts
in
out
from
so
another
fucking
appendage.
easy. It starts out so easy, and you're like, "What the hell is going on?" And then
And
you're like,
no-
"Oh my god!" You're like, "Oh my god, I
And the
passed."
thing is, man, it's like it throws those gallops, so you're like, "Oh,
It
what?
does.
I'm hitting." I'm okay.
Oh, God.
I can tell you exactly how I felt the first time I played this song. 'Cause I remember it. All right, I was sight reading it, and I was hitting those. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in tier 8. This is like the final area of the game. I'm in hell right now, and I'm comboing in those triplets, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Mosh 1 hits. I'm on hyperspeed like 1.
Oh, fail
And then
instantly.
I'm just no, I didn't fail. I didn't. I passed through it because I was obsessed with like the descending pattern. Because I would always fiddle, just with my button presses before playing a song on like GH2, and then I finally get to see that. Or I was like, I think it was like Freebird on GH2, and I was like, what if the was faster?
Faster, and
Or
then
what if
also
it
you have
was
to move your hand
faster?
up and down. Yeah.
So like in real time, I was watching myself pass Raining Blood. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yo,
This is crazy. I want to go 5-star this later.
If there's
So, like-
one thing that I feel like we're missing nowadays, right? You never get the excitement of passing a song for the first time
You
on the new
don't,
games
man.
like
That's
Festival,
No,
right?
dude.
It's true. Passing
And-
doesn't exist. You always pass.
I've been thinking about that a lot recently, actually.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think back to like the first time, like I wasn't good enough to pass Raining Blood the first time I played it. I got into Guitar Hero a little bit later. I started in the start of GH2, right? I was a year behind everyone else. So when I got there, I got my ass kicked, and it was a fucking great feeling to get through that wall for the first time.
Yeah, it did. I was stuck on it for a long time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember getting past it, and I was like, oh my god. Like, it was like, it blew my mind that I was like, I actually passed this, you know?
Hell yeah.
So I think that's a good position, top of good. I can get down with that.
The more I think about it, maybe like the lowest peak.
Okay. I mean,
I'm cool with it there.
maybe.
I think we keep good, just because of the
I
flood.
think top good. Top
Yeah,
good.
Top good.
I like it.
We'll
where
keep
it
good.
is.
You can't accurately chart a Kerry King solo. It's just not possible. Cliffs of Dover. This
That was
was peak.
peak.
Peak!
This was peak.
Where do you put it? Maybe
I'm
above
like at a high
Monsters?
peak.
I'm
thinking
thinking
high
near the
peak.
cliff.
Yeah, Reptilian Monsters 3s and 7s.
Yeah, I like that.
There
That
we
one's
go.
iconic. Love that one. That was
I mean,
quick.
I think that one speaks for itself. You know?
It does. 100%.
Classic.
Like the orange wall. That's like one of the most iconic sections in GH3.
It is.
Yes.
That's a tough one. How do I even use my pinky? And now I have to do like this whole weird thing? with
Yeah,
my
and I
pinky?
can just-
can't
Yeah.
do
And
that.
it's like so easy to one hand.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's fine.
Yeah.
The number of East.
This is a low. Good
I like
for me.
this chart. I know it's a boo-boo chart for a lot of people. I think Number of the Beast is really fun. This is like one of the first songs that I like tried squeezing on GH3 with, and so I had a lot of fun with it. Because
I think it's a good song.
achievement. Remember that achievement that was like whammy every single note,
Every note.
in Number of the
Yeah.
Beast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
Oh,
I was like,
man.
oh man, if I'm like getting good at whammying, then I should try and like score chase, get up on leaderboards with it or something. But I like Number of the Beast. As overcharted as it is, I like it.
Maybe
It
like
is pretty overcharted.
middle of good.
It's good.
It is.
Yeah, it can go
Yeah.
in good. It can go in peak. It can go wherever.
I
That
said
looks
I'm
good
down
to
for
me.
good.
Is far
Yeah.
from mid.
Well, his next one though, one. Where do we put one?
One's
It-
iconic,
dude.
but this is tough for me.
This is like
Dude,
this is approaching peak, but maybe not peak. Very, very similar to a Raining Blood, maybe for me.
After playing the festival chart so much, which is my favorite chart of one,
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I have like there's like a big appreciation for this chart. I gotta say, it is not as weird as I originally thought, and I do like this a bit better than the Smash Hits chart, just because of that.
you mean
that
Metallica?
little- Well, it was the first time we got Metallica, and as a master, but that fucking yellow in Fast Solo A is just disgusting.
It's awful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's disgusting, but that's what like separates it from everything else. And man, there could be points lost for how they did the Fast Solo. I hated
With the grace
that.
notes, yeah, that was never.
That is
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really bad. So like it can be knocked down to a good.
Can
It
we
is
put
a
it next to
great-
Raining
Raining
Blood?
I would put it under Raining Blood,
Yeah, I
personally.
would too.
Yeah, I think this is good.
The chart takes away from it, but
It
it,
totally
adds to
does.
it in a way. Just like if we're putting all like Guitar Hero 3 context aside, just all the games that have one in it, like yeah, it recontextualizes it. Thinking about it right now in 2025.
Well, Fast Solo A has the benefit, obviously, of being like one of the most iconic sections in the game too.
Yeah, one of the hardest. Just to pass,
Yeah, like
not
you-
the FC.
Well, yeah, because
Most
you
people
play
never
this,
even dreamed of
You
FC.
play this fucking song for like several minutes, and you get up to that, and you're like, "What the hell?"
yeah,
You
Yeah, and
know?
if you've never heard it before, it's like this is slow. This is not that bad. This is the last song in the game.
And then you get up to that,
I
and you're like,
think
"This is a
4
lot-
minutes
oh, I
in.
get it
If-
now." Yeah,
if you can FC one, you show commitment as a good player. If you can
Totally.
FC
Yeah, for
one.
sure.
yeah,
This
because
could,
I
you could
mean,
wear like
dude,
a badge of honor.
doing those ascending triplets and getting the elbow strum, that's not easy, man. That
No,
takes
even to
a
this
lot
day,
of
it's
skill.
easy to fuck up that elbow strum. You have to very accurately
hold
strum
on,
that elbow.
Let me say that again. Maybe not as like a good player. It's just like extremely proficient. Like you have promise being like really, really fucking good at the game.
If you can FC one on GH3 console, you have it within you.
You have the sauce.
to full series
Yeah.
FC if you really want
Totally.
to.
100%.
You have the fucking sauce.
100%.
If you can FC one, you can full series FC if you put your mind to it. I'm confident in saying that.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're done with the
that's-
main
that's
set
career.
list now. That is career. We do not have the guitar battles again. So real quick, what's with the undecided?
Oh,
we got to put this somewhere. We now we got our feet wet. Where the fuck do we put this? I'm so
I'm
cool
gonna
putting
say
this.
weak, man.
I'm so cool putting this weak or mid, like high weak.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking undecided.
Okay.
We don't need no. Nah, we'll keep it. Maybe we'll be undecided on some of these
Just in
because
case.
Mine-
these are a lot
Yeah.
of weird ones down here. Okay. So we'll just go down the order. alphabetically like it is in
I think
regular
it's
practice.
already
regular,
in order in the tier thing. So
yep, exactly.
you don't have to
So
look into it.
Avalancha,
Yeah.
this to me is just pretty mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say low mid.
It's mid.
Yeah, cool with low mid.
Lots of people have memories with that song. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
But it
Means
is a
nothing to
cool
me.
song. I don't know if I'd log on and play it though. I think a lot of the people who like that song is just because it's like, oh, first song and bonus.
Or
Yeah.
because
And it's
they
kinda
speak
cool.
Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some Spanish representation, which is pretty lacking in this game, I believe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But at least they went all in and like world tour like that. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
They did.
But
I
that's
mean, there are a lot
conversation.
of foreign language songs in the bonus songs
they really
here.
did world
but,
tour
in world
justice.
tour especially.
It is really world tour.
Yeah. Next up is not Can't Be Saved. It's actually in the belly of a shark.
Oh yeah. In game it was called Belly of a Shark.
Yeah,
I like this
prototype
song.
was called Belly of a
Yeah,
Shark.
this song's alright.
I would
I
like,
like it.
Maybe a mid.
I'm high
It's like
mid,
low good.
like
Low good.
low good, high mid.
I'd play it before most of the stuff and good.
Really?
Yeah.
Before most of the stuff in good.
Not too far up the chain, but you know, I'd play
It's
it
a
over some of
memorable
the songs
song
in
for
good.
me by name only, personally.
I don't really like the way they forced it.
So the only reason it's as memorable for me is because I had a really British friend who we just like barked at each other the lyrics. But that's pretty much the only. It was lie in the belly of a shark. Like that's it, right? Like that's the only thing that I like, remember about it. Like I don't even remember the chart. It's fine. I put it more towards mid than good. Like
I would be
Okay,
more mid.
fine.
I would be more so mid
All
than
right,
good
hey,
as well.
hey, I could take it. Hey, we shat on we shat
Okay.
on fucking Cherub Rock really hard.
I
That's fine. That's cool.
All right, Can't Be Saved. This is really good.
That's really good.
I would not
That's
say
up.
peak. I would say it's
The
pretty
song never did anything
middle,
for
high,
me.
good.
I have a friend that I grew up with that's like a huge fan of Census Fail. Like we're talking like he's been on like a fucking cruise that they played on, that kind of shit. I don't know. I think that it's just not my type of music. That's really it.
I
have
grew up
nothing
with
else
this
to
type
say.
of music.
This
Like
one's
the
this one's
post-hardcore.
completely middle of the road for me. I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
no feelings on this one.
Okay.
If you want to put
Put
it
it
at the
in
bottom
good.
of good, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, can we low
Yeah,
good it?
bottom of good. Let's go.
All right. Closer.
That deserves its own tier called Closer.
I'm down with that, actually. All right, cool. Next song.
FC closer, please.
No more context. No more context.
Oh, God.
No.
All right.
We
All right.
continue.
Keep it there. Keep it there.
Yeah. Okay.
fine.
Don't hold back.
This is a high
This
good.
is pretty good.
This is a high good.
I like high good with this one. This is another one of those iconic ones with the phasers. I was like, whoa, that's so fast.
Yeah, I can't.
I remember
I can't
seeing
in
a
good
video of
confidence
this.
say it's peak, but it's
No, it's
high
not.
good.
I think I was watching like a Strike Bowler video, and it was like a month after the game came out. I was like, Phaser FC, and I was like, what the hell am I looking
Whoa,
at,
where's
dude?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And because he plays with no hyperspeed. Man, I wish his videos were mirrored somewhere. He's
Strike Bowler.
big on GH3 history. Like
I
very
worked at
important.
a media store when GH3 dropped, right? And I remember we did a convention. It was in one of the convention centers in Orlando, Florida. And I remember us having an Xbox 360 kiosk and people coming up and all trying to hit the phaser at the
Really?
convention kiosk.
That's cool.
Like, that's straight up the thing I remember.
That's
I remember
so cool.
Draktier, who was at off season, walking up and
Oh,
finally being one of the people
yeah.
to hit it. Shout out to Draktier. But like,
Yeah.
that's just peak memory of the don't hold back chart for me.
What do we feel about like a high good around Mississippi Queen hit me with your best shot?
Totally fine with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good with me. FCP remix. Peak.
Wait.
That's peak to me.
You
That's
skip
down
Guitar
and
Hero
dirty.
3 for a lot of people. It's Guitar Hero 3 for me.
Yeah, that's one of those that
Put
I
it up
can't
there. That's next to Reptilia good.
I can't hear the song without thinking of GH3.
You skip
That
down
can-
and dirty.
Absolutely.
This is my
Next to-
favorite band, but why'd you skip down and dirty?
Oh, I did do Down and Dirty Dirty. Down and Dirty. This is
Hey,
Buns.
This is a
Yes,
down and dirty
yeah,
song.
Buns.
Yeah, I don't care what you guys say. It's Buns. You're just wrong.
It's
Yeah,
no,
that
it's
song is
Chance of one. I know you're watching. You like this song a lot, and you're
that
wrong.
song
This is
like
Buns.
the graveyard. That's like the graveyard shift of this game, except they left it in the. They actually
Yeah.
released it. with
yeah,
the game.
a little bit. Except for Graveyard Shift is kind of cool. I like that one. This is
just
a
going back
Graveyard
to
I
Shift.
never
FCP
thought
remix.
about it until now.
Going back to FCP remix, it's funny because that's like not the song that actually like got me into the Fall of Troy.
Really?
My friend in high school got me into the Fall Out Troy because we were in somebody's car one day and he put on "If You're Quiet, I'll Show You a Dinosaur," and I was like,
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I realized, I was like, oh wait, they had a song Guitar Hero 3. I didn't even remember who they were.
Oh wow.
But my gripe with FCP Remix is peaking Guitar Hero 3, but everybody's like, oh man, it's like their best song, and I'm just like, you're all uncultured swine.
No, dude,
yeah, within their discography.
I first heard of FCP Remix because my brother found it online, and he was like, this would be cool in Guitar Hero. After like Guitar Hero,
and then look what happened.
He'd be like, hey, yo, what do you think if this song was in Guitar Hero? I was like, this sounds awesome, and then it's in Guitar Hero 3.
It's perfect.
He also my brother also showed me Monsters by Matchbook Romance before
Ooh.
it was
Wow, he was
Guitar Hero, bro.
What did he
Ahead of
know?
the curve.
What did he know?
He
predicted the future.
my brother used to browse like post-hardcore like just fans of the genre. He would be on forums and shit. And so like he got me into like Thrice and like Census Fail and Under Oath and you know like bands like that. And so and he's like a big reason why I also look very fondly upon like this set list and just the post-hardcore genre in general.
Hell yeah.
And he really wanted Guitar Hero, and so he brought it home like day one. So he's the reason I got into it.
Hell yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on Generation Rock?
This is a pretty good song. I like this song. This is a good bonus.
This is
song.
so
I haven't
weak.
heard it in so long.
I don't think it's
weak.
Buns tier, but it's weak.
It could be mid.
No, it could be.
I don't remember
It could be
anything
weak.
about it, man.
Yeah,
Really?
it's very unremarkable.
Okay.
It's one of those songs that, like, if you go up to somebody in the community and ask them, how did you enjoy Generation Rock?
They're like, "What's that? Is that a movie? Is that
Yeah.
a TV show?"
Yeah, they'd be like, I don't really
It's just
remember.
got a headbanging chorus to me. It stood
What-
out. It stood
What
out
did
at some
who
point.
did Jack Black play? What was his character in that movie?
Ned Schneebly.
That's that Jack Black
Ned
movie, right?
Schneebly.
Nacho Libre, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, next one. Go FR. Buns.
Buns.
Yeah.
No more needs to be
That's-
said about that. Literally.
Oh, what's worse?
well,
What's worse?
That's actually so tough. What is worse? Down and Dirty or Go FR? This actually, ooh. These
think
two
Go
are
FR
clearly
is
better
worse,
than
man.
either of those. I'm safe saying these two are better than these two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of fair.
Down and Dirty
I might
is.
get some people mad, but
I'd listen to Down and Dirty before Go FR.
wow, you listen to the graveyard
That's
shift of
crazy.
You'd go that
GH3
far.
over
I would go
You
that
would?
far. I would go that
Wow.
far.
Oh,
I
okay.
would. I would
All
go
right.
that far.
Sound.
That's the worst song in the game.
audience clapping. The signs going on. It's fucking blinking.
Yeah, clap. Next song. Here, Comped Alex.
Mid.
Here comes
This is like a
Alex.
high mid good. I don't mind it.
It's
Yeah.
high mid good.
High mid.
Memorable chorus.
It's
I like
Cool.
the chorus a lot. It's a fun chart.
I'm a fan of the free points in the verse.
Yeah, with all the
Pretty fun.
chords.
I like that.
What about by In the Belly of a Shark?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
sure.
down. Sure.
I'm in the band. This one's good to
It's
me.
weak.
I like this
Yeah,
one.
it's.
To me
I,
personally, it's one of the more
I don't
memorable.
remember anything about it, man.
To me, it's
It's
pretty
Is
memorable.
it memorable to you?
I like it.
I didn't play this one enough. Like I FC'd it and I was done.
I
got this
remember.
and fucking Marvay's Garson in one session. I was like, all right, that's it for me. Today.
I can definitely understand a meek, not a meek, a mid, mid,
Meek Mill?
mid or weak. Yeah,
The most I ever played this song was for old Score Hero leagues back in the day.
oh leagues.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That's
I
the
remember
only.
these.
That's the only time I ever put a lot of time into this song.
Man, we should fire
And-
those back up. Leagues.
Man, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, they're
Sick.
trying to do that in Milo Hacks, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be incredible. I
heard
feel like
about
that's
that. Or
something we
something
really
like
are
it,
missing.
something similar to it. I don't know if they're still doing it, but
I'm mid on this one.
Yeah, I'm mid.
I can absolutely
I'll go
accept
for
a
mid.
mid. Where in mid though? Like lower, middle,
you can
upper.
put it as high as you want in mid.
I'll
I'd
personally
say
put it above here,
mid,
Comped
mid.
Alex.
I'm fine
Yeah,
with
okay.
that.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, you guys are so agreeable today. Impulse.
Peak.
Peak.
My
It's
favorite
peak.
song in the game.
It's so clearly
Hey, this
peak.
might
Put it
actually be
between
top of
Monsters and Reptilia. But, oh, top tippity top. Okay.
But
I-
between
I-
Monster- no, I would
I-
personally put it here, but I can definitely
Okay.
see a lot of people putting it up there.
I can see a lot.
It's
of
my
people doing
favorite.
that.
It's my absolute favorite. I'm fine with it as long as it's top of peak wherever. If it's up there, I'm fine with that.
I'm cool with it being there. I am. It's a great song.
Okay.
Everybody loves it. I've not heard a single person say, "Yeah, I don't like Impulse." Never. Everybody likes
and that
Impulse.
was what, 2 people that were on the team? 2 employees?
Yeah.
And on the
2-person band? Yeah,
I think it is a duo. Yeah,
two people.
Wow.
great tune.
Crazy.
In Love.
Ooh.
It's Buns.
From
Yeah.
peak, from God
it's
to
Buns.
dog.
Yeah, God the dog. Hey, we were talking before the show. What do we call these tiers?
Can we put
the
this
bottom one was
above
dog
Anarchy in the
shit.
UK? Can we put this above Anarchy in the UK?
Yeah, that's
please?
fine. That's fine.
Okay, at least.
That's fine.
At least,
I
yeah,
get
it,
it.
I
it gets
get
the
it.
consolation prize.
I can start vibing with
reminds
it
me
a
of,
little
like,
bit,
Tony
but
Hawk.
the
It's a
chart is
Tony
just
Hawk
not
vibe.
great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, French people.
Mauvais garçon.
It's Mavis Garkin. What do we put
Mavis
down?
Bacon?
Mavis
German.
Why is she teaching me typing in Guitar Hero?
I don't know.
Ma voix
This
garçon.
one's this one's like a.
That's Mavis
mid.
Beacon. Never mind.
Yes, Mavis. Yeah,
This one
Mavis
is a
Beacon,
mid
Mavis
one.
Mavis Garkin. That's so close.
Same shit.
Mavis Bacon.
Mid?
I'm saying mid for this one.
I'm cooler than
As
mid.
silly-
It was.
as
I liked it a
silly
lot
as
as
the
a
chart
kid
is.
because it was weird and different.
I loved this song because nobody could play the swing rhythm. So if you played it online, you always won.
Yeah, that could be a free
Yeah.
dub if you're happy with
Free dub.
it.
Yeah.
It's like the Rock This Town of this game.
Yes.
In a
Good
way.
comparison.
That
In
was-
some
that actually-
way.
Great call.
Can I put that low good?
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah,
a good.
okay.
I like
yeah,
that song.
but I
After saying
recontextualized
that,
it with Rock
yeah.
This Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you swung me. Get it?
My
Metal
man-
heavy lady.
I thought this shit was Limousine. When I first heard it. The fucking band name is Lions. I don't
Lions.
hate this song. It's just kind of
think it's
cheesy
mid.
and corny.
Yeah.
It can be.
I'd put
I'm
it
not
weak.
gonna lie. It can literally be next to Talk Dirty to me.
I would weak it by Generation Rock.
Okay.
Wow.
Or-
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I would probably
That's
listen to that before Generation Rock personally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kinda weak.
It doesn't stand out
It's
in
a
my
very
brain. There's
easy
one
song,
notable
too. It's
thing
like
about that song for me personally. It's because there's an interesting activation. You know that activation in Cult of Personality where you activate during a phrase and it makes the notes bigger. There's one of them on
Yeah.
this song too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the optimal activation. Next tune, Minus Celsius. This to me is like a
Catchy
high good.
chorus.
I like this
I
one.
like-
I'm not really
I-
honestly. I'm not really familiar with Minus Celsius.
I kind of
I
liked
never-
this one personally.
I liked it.
I never had anything to like really do with this.
This song and Can't Be
I
Saved
think
were
it's a
very
high
similar
mid.
to each other in my brain.
Yeah,
I'll just
I'm-
go with
high
whatever
mid.
you guys say. Honestly.
High mid.
Can I put
I
it
would
next
put
to
this-
Can't Be Saved, like below it?
I would say below Can't Be Saved.
I would say
I
the
never had
lowest of
anything
good.
against it, and
Okay.
honestly, I find it more interesting than looking at some of the songs that are in mid. I'd be fine doing that.
Sure, I agree. It has cool. It has cool chord changes too. If you're not good with those, it could trip you up. My Curse.
This is a good song.
This is really
At
good.
least good.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
I
put
can't
it
say peak.
I couldn't put it peak, but it's really good.
When you
I'd
were
say-
young level. This is like when you were young. Like,
I'm
put it up there.
Yeah.
I can accept that. I'll put it above
Okay.
it.
That's
Yeah, I'll put it above Miss
I-
Murder
we-
even.
me and
I'm
Olivia
down.
have this like rock playlist. It's like they'll never skip over My Curse by Killswitch Engage.
It's a good
Yeah.
tune. What about the dope song Nothing For Me Here?
This is a high good.
Really?
This is a high good too.
I would
I
put
think
this
about
like
it.
low good, me personally.
I'd be mid good. So hey, we're
Okay,
all
so let's do mid good.
Okay, we'll put it by fucking Don't Hold Back.
Above. Oh, okay, that's pretty high. All right.
Well, we'll put it
Yeah.
below Don't Hold Back.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. It's a fun song to play though. It's definitely unique.
I love the strumming pattern in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
And I think the guy's
It is a very-
voice is like catchy in an annoying way. Like there's
Nothing for me
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you got
Like,
the
I
little bit of
remember
the
that.
wine
How
going
many
on.
times did the pain
With-
and the shame and the pain and the shame?
No.
Oh,
And the rain and the pain and the gain and the dream and the
it's just,
frame.
it's
Yeah,
just that, but it goes on forever.
I think I have a meme version that was just that. It never went anywhere. I think it was just that for the whole song.
no, that's amazing, and I,
like
want that.
I
That's
like
incredible.
that. Prayer of the
Oh, this one's gonna be
Refugee.
controversial. It's gonna be
What do you think about
controversial.
Prayer of the Refugee?
Good song,
Okay.
horrific chart.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the same guy who charted Before I Forget. So like that's where it comes from.
This is
That
his
makes
bad
sense.
chart. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Worked-
the song is so good, and I love the outro too.
Yeah.
Like, or it just goes double time. Man, it's a good song. A lot of people think it's GH3. As much as I hate the chart, put it in mid good. In mid good.
I'm down with that. I'd put it above Seeker.
Yeah, all right.
I put it above Suck My Kiss.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. I've always actually kind of liked the chart because, again, it's those chords. I like those chords. I spent so much time in Psychobilly Freakout getting good at those chords. I thought it was cool. Radio song. This is like mid. It's a good.
It's mid is mid to me.
It's a good. It's a memorable bonus song, but it's like, yeah, it exists. I'll put it by In the Belly of a Shark and Here Comes Alex.
Yeah, it's about right.
Fine with me. Ruby though, that one's really good. I like Ruby.
Very catchy
balls.
Chorus.
The chorus is so memorable.
Yeah, me and Jake found out how truly bad this chart is. This is literally a prototype chart that made it into the game.
Bass chart is insane.
The bass chart is so.
I was on bass for this one. I was like, "What the fuck? Why is there a quick little 5 strum? Like, what are we doing here?" I don't think they're playing that.
It's a quint. You have to play a whole quint at like fucking 13 notes per second or something, right?
What?
It's insane. It was very unexpected.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah.
Where do you hear that? You don't hear that.
Yeah, really.
It's in the intro. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of doing a dun, 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 it's dun, 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 dun.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know.
It's a cool chart.
They just copy-pasted too many green notes, bro.
Recorded the bass audio in the studio they were making Guitar Hero 3 in to justify that.
Can we put her by Prayer of the Refugee?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, put it
Alright.
there. You're right.
Okay. Odo, she bangs the drums.
Mid.
I'm cool with mid. Honestly, I have a hot take with this one.
is-
If this was in the main set list, it would be good. But since it's in the bonus, not many people have good memories of playing it. I like the song. It's a fun song. It's cool. It's cool to squeeze. But like, just because it's in the bonuses, like towards the end of the bonuses, it doesn't really stand out a whole lot. It's a very different vibe than every other bonus song. It's like a classic rock song.
Story of my life, straight up.
Story of my life? What are you talking about?
No.
No. I'm saying in the game set list, like difficulty wise.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure.
I like
What?
this song.
Sure.
I was going to say, the song's good. No.
No. I'm sorry, you got that idea.
I'll put it by mid though. Maybe like
Put in mid.
It's
lower
mid next, I would say, next to Billy, below it.
Sure. We'll take that. Like we're gonna take this life. This to me is peak.
Peak.
One of my favorite bonus songs.
Me too, for
FCP
absolute
remix.
sure. Next FCP remix, cool with me. Quick and easy. This is one of those songs where, like back in the day, a lot of people had different ways of hitting it because it is kind of odd. All these fast strummings. Why are these not hammer-ons or pull-offs? It's too fast to strum.
Yeah, the accent the shit out of your strums. Like you're like
What was it? Okay, what is your guys' like strumming method for that?
Start up, and then I strum
Start
on
up.
the blues. I
start up
strum
anyway,
on
so
the
I don't have to
offbeat.
worry about it.
So like if you do your up, JP, your up is down. So like how do you do it? Do you just do it up?
I just keep strumming.
Do you land down strums on the blue or the yellow?
Well, no, like see when I play this song, like I swear to God, I'm like fucking strumming like this the entire time. Like my wrist hurts afterwards. Yeah, because I'm like literally listening to my strums the whole time, like audibly. I don't know, man.
So the blues are on the
I do a double
offbeat.
down
I think the drums are just doing. So I think every snare hit is when I
Accent?
accent the down strum.
Which is... Yeah, so you just start an up strum and then you're good.
Yep.
I do a double down strum. I always have.
Even when you get back into it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, double down is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. How
I think
to
it
feel
just
about
like
that.
forced me to lock in. It's like, hey, you're on a weird pattern now. So
Blackjack
There you
type
go.
shit. Double
Oops.
down.
Really?
Speaking of strumming, the way it ends. What do we think about that one?
Peak song bunch chart. I'm
Peak
sorry.
song- yeah, peak
Yeah,
song.
I could
This is
definitely not put a
pretty
peak. The song is
low-
great, but the chart is.
Yeah, but
It's
I
an
can't
interesting
in good
decision.
faith, man.
I've
can't.
never enjoyed the chart.
It's definitely an
It's
iconic
like- it's a
Guitar Hero 3
mess.
song, though. It's one that people think about. Definitely one of the better bonus songs.
But this is one of the most artificial difficulty songs in the fucking game.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it really is.
People
really,
don't
really
think about,
is.
I can just hold down green when I do the
I mean,
yellow, the red, yellow, blue chord.
Penis chords.
Yeah,
They're a real
yeah.
thing. This is where the term penis chords comes from. It's
Dick
this
and balls.
song.
Dick and
Yeah.
balls. There's a long one.
the way it
medium
ends.
one.
What about the bottom of good?
Like bottom or like towards the bottom. I would play that before Painted Black. I would play this before many of these songs. I'd put it.
Yeah.
I'd put it middle.
I'm with Jake.
It's definitely not peak, but it's definitely not mid.
If the chart was good, it would be peak.
That's fair. All right, last song.
Oh boy,
closer tier.
It's closer now.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for watching. I'm just kidding.
No, it has to be peak. I'll accept nothing but peak. It's the
Yeah.
most iconic Guitar Hero song in all of history. We may be jaded by having to play it ad nauseum, but like this is Guitar Hero 3. This is it.
We might be sick of it, like from just memory perspective. Like, hey, haha, it's the same chart, but it is Guitar Hero 3. And if we are being real with ourselves,
Fire and Flames, bro? You ever played it?
Yeah, can you have seen Through the Fire and Flames?
Yeah. This chart,
Please play Through the Fire and Flames.
it's funny because this chart I actually think is phenomenal.
I mean, I think this is the
For
first
the
time that
time.
we saw, because like when I saw Bridge 1, I was like, oh no, what do
It's
we
one
do?
of those things where I've actually seen people make charts of Flames that are like more accurate, and they're just none of them are as fun as GH3. None of them, because GH3 makes you think. GH3 makes you like break shit down, and you're like, huh, like how do I do this? And
No,
it
you know what?
introduces
Somebody put this like really good. Is like the reason why a lot of GH3's charts are timeless is because it was built for the timing window. It was built for the engine that it was being developed for. There was a lot more slop involved here, so they wanted to
But
push
it's so
the ceiling.
hard.
They wanted to make a statement with this sequel, and then it was just like, all right, it's go time, do it. And as we found out, it was gonna be worse.
Yeah,
that prototype chart is fucked.
Yeah, that prototype chart has a couple interesting choices.
That's
couple of
very
them.
the
fucked.
fucking this shit.
Yeah, a new orange wall.
Yeah.
That would have been considered
Yeah.
the orange wall, and one would be like, this is nothing, bro. Cliffs of Dover, this is nothing. I can do this in Through the Fire and Flames.
We didn't
Yeah,
even
like-
talk about
like,
the orange
honestly,
wall one.
I mean, this is also like evident of, you can ascending ghost in this engine now, so there's a lot of cool shit that you can hit, like a lot of new methods to find out, and like, I think even though this is like a chart that could be FC'd in like a tighter engine or something, this kind of like set the difficulty level and created the new like area of difficulty, just like how hard songs can kind of get to,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's iconic.
Yeah.
This song is Guitar Hero 3. If you say Guitar Hero 3, this is the song that comes to people's mind. If you say Through the Fire and Flames, Guitar Hero 3 comes to mind. It is inseparable. It is peak. It changed the course of the game.
And
Yes.
it
The
helped,
genre
it
at
helped
large.
propel Dragon Force into a lot more stardom.
Yep.
They became
100%.
more mainstream because of this game. Like nobody knew who they were at that point.
Do you know where I had heard
Truthfully.
of Dragon Force before Guitar Hero? Only one place, and it was on metal message boards. That was it.
See, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Underground.
People who were giant metalheads. Sure, they were passing around Sonic Firestorm, but you know what? We didn't have them break the mainstream until after that, and that's all Guitar Hero and their song being there, and that band right there shows the entire idea that we can use as a blueprint for the future to get bands more popular via these games. Dragon Force is the blueprint.
It worked for
Literally.
the Fall of Troy too. A lot of bands
Absolutely.
in this game.
Sure.
Guys, how the hell did this end up over an hour?
I don't know. I thought this was going to be a short one, but we're like a normal
Yeah,
time
it's a
almost.
short one,
So
too.
like, yeah. That's our tier
That's
list, though,
crazy.
folks. Hope you enjoyed
There it
watching
is.
this. I mean, I enjoyed making it. Maybe we
Yeah.
do more tier lists in
That
the
was
future.
fun.
Perhaps if you like this, it was kind of fun. I don't mind. I don't
Bro,
mind.
we do a
discussing
Warriors
this
of
shit.
Rock one that's gonna take forever.
That's gonna be a
Oh,
lot.
man.
Not just because there's a lot of
That's gonna be
songs. There's a lot of things to
two-parter.
say about those songs too.
There's a lot of songs there that I actually think there would be more Buns songs in that game, to be honest.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold
the
on. So we
Guitar Hero
have 5
5
Buns songs out of 70, 5 weeks. So really, 10 out of 70 are like, I don't really like that song.
That's not
Mid
bad.
is fine. Mid's good. By definition, it's
I know.
average. Good is, there's a lot of goods. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4,
The most
5,
goods.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 28 goods.
That's really
Wow.
impressive. Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 11. And then 6, 17 peaks. A lot of peaks. This is a
Pretty
peak
good,
game.
pretty
That's
good.
a lot of
This is a
peaks, man.
peak game.
Yeah.
And mid would have 15.
There's more peaks to mid.
Yeah, I want to do like a GH1 tier list if people want it.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting one.
I feel like GH2 would be more interesting.
It probably would.
Oh yeah, I kind of
GH1
want to know your guys' opinion on GH2 song.
the Harmonix trilogy of games. Of Guitar Hero games.
GH1, when it comes to GH1, some of those charts just aren't relevant nowadays.
Yeah, it's honestly a different category of game. You can't compare Guitar Hero 1 to anything else. Not just because like the charting is so terrible, but also because the game just doesn't work the same as every other game. It just stands on its own for real.
It's a weirdo. It's over in the corner. We can accept him for what it is.
But we do love it.
Yeah, that's it. We accept the weirdo in the corner. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You can be around us. Just stay a little bit away. You know, you're not part of us. We're just not mean to you. You know,
go back to barking at the moon,
come
buddy.
on, hug the guy. I'm giving him a hug.
He deserves a hug. I like him. He's always been there for me. Okay, so I'll always be there for you too. Okay, I love you too.
True.
Anyways,
we go.
That's the tier list. If you guys want to go make one yourself, I have a link in the description. You can go make it. It's just on Tier Maker. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know how crazy we are for saying that song was bad or that song was great, and how out of touch we are.
Comment section.
I expect this to be a spirited discussion down there. So be nice, play safe. Don't get yourself banned because I will ban you.
I think people are going to get really mad at me for Cherub Rock.
Shit.
I will ban you if you say Cherub Rock is bad. I will get rid of your comment. Hold on. It's going to get deleted.
All right, before we end, what do you think is going to be the most controversial pick? I'm thinking Welcome to the Jungle is going to be one that riles people up.
I think Cool Thing, people still hate that fucking song, and they haven't grown their brains.
A lot of people hate Cool Thing.
I think their cerebral cortex is not, or what is it, prefrontal cortex is not fully developed yet. They do not have a fully functioning brain yet. That's what I think.
That's not a cool thing to say.
I think
You're so good at this. You're so good at this. Actually, you saying that we have one more thing to mention. We do have one more thing to mention.
Oh, what's that?
Something happened last week that I'd be remiss not to bring up. I don't have a link up right now, so I'm going to go grab a link real quick so I can put it up on the screen. But literally something that was deemed to be impossible for the past 18 plus years.
Mm-hmm. Everything was fine until the Burnin Nation attacked?
You could say that.
That's perfect.
Marbler.
They went to the countryside.
Marbler, Super Marble 94, the very first person to ever full series FC Guitar Hero. The full
ever.
Series.
I'm the one FC, so I feel like this is like cathartic in a way.
Yeah, the full series that includes Warriors of Rock. I should mention Oswald's Franklin first, but
he said first ever 660.
Yeah, first ever 660. Yep.
Yeah, that's fucked.
So check this shit out. He FC'd Trogdor and TSC on Xbox 360, on modded software, on modded hardware. He's playing on a regular-ass Explorer, playing on a regular-ass Xbox 360, playing it off a Guitar Hero 2 disc. Okay, so what he's going to do, no funny business involved. He's using everything that's within the game. What he's going to do, he's going to strum all these yellows, all these blues, get into the oranges. Yeah, I should do it frame by frame once we get to the oranges. Yeah. Because it's interesting.
The oranges are fucked.
He has a super methodical, super thought-out method for doing this. So, well, for one, you have to get lucky to combo all the way through there. Okay, you have to get to that point.
Very lucky.
Without overstrumming or missing on strum limiting. So, how many oranges does he hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth one in, I believe.
Well, he uses the hopo, so that's how he's able to get the extra.
It's crazy you can choose to use that or not.
It's so fast.
No, he does. He uses all the hopos.
I don't know how you can have that level of control.
Precision.
Okay, no. Yeah. I was watching his runs. Every time he would be in the solo and he was preparing for the strumming in his head and just like he was ready to go, he would say the number 9.
Yeah, he would. He'd be like 9.
He would say the number 9 every single time because there are 8 strums in yellow and he has to use the blue hopo. The first blue hopo goes and then go back a bit. So he hits the 8 strums.
Yep.
Right?
1, 2, 3,
and then
4, 5, 6, 7,
the blue
8.
hopo hits, and this is where he has to fucking lock.
Oh, 9 strums. So he has
9
5 here, 5 strums
1, 2,
there.
3, 4, 5.
Hopo, 1, 2, 3, 4 strums.
9.
So he's thinking 9 strums.
Yes. Dude, he did this on fucking Explorer, man. Look at this shit.
Yeah, he has to pause. He has to fucking pause with extreme precision. How do you hit the pause button with such extreme precision on an Explorer? He's just bam, but he hits it. And now what he does when he has this paused, he's going to go to the calibration. Okay, he's going to calibrate the leg, and the idea is what he wants to do. So he's already like pretty much maxed out with where he can strum with before the strum limit takes effect, and he starts missing because you just can't hit the notes as fast as the game needs you to. So what calibrating will do is essentially push back the hit window. So he's essentially giving himself an extra 100-something milliseconds of a window to reset where the hit window is. He's moving the hit window, and then he can hit it again just fine.
And he wants around like 125, right? That's why.
Yeah, he wants a very specific number. Like he said, like within within 120, within 120, 130, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it was like 101, 116, and 125.
He wanted a very specific number because that's close to like the back end hit window.
This is him practicing getting out.
Yeah, he's practicing how fast he needs to strum.
Yeah,
and he's also pressing. He's also pressing. I think he's pressing green to exit out of the pause menu. And there he goes. He hits it. He's an absolute
He almost misses the blue.
The jump.
Dude, but that is crazy.
This could have cost a whole run.
I don't think he intended
that was
to
not
do
intentional. That. He was just so shocked that he hit it.
But wait, just pull back though to where he actually hits the strumming.
Yeah.
The room for error is in your mind. You need to know like where it is at the bottom of your below your TV.
Okay, so I believe the
picture?
capture card and his webcam are slightly like 1 or 2 frames off. So looks like that frame right there is where he hits green and he starts strumming. So there's probably a couple frames of leniency between when he presses green to unpause and when it actually unpauses. So, like, he's getting ready, and, like, it just happens. Look how late he's able to hit these because he moved the hit window backwards.
Shit's off screen completely.
Okay, yeah. This is the last frame where the note is visible. Mind you, he has no hyperspeed. So if he had hyperspeed on, it would be double, pretty much, the effect. And that's when he hits it right there. Off screen, that's where it is. Crosses the strike line.
Fucking crazy.
That's where he gets hit. And then he accidentally pauses on that blue. He's like, oh no! But he's goated. And he was able to hit it. I skipped ahead too far. Unpause, strum, and he got it.
Well, so, yeah, and then he puts his calibration back to normal.
Yep, you can bring it right back to 0, so you just play normally. Because Guitar Hero 2 is the only game you can do this. This and 80s are the only games where you can change your calibration mid-song and continue without having to restart. So this is the only game where something like this is possible. And thankfully, Trogdor is on this game, so you can abuse it for this. And
Trogdor just ends after this. So
yeah, it's a 1-minute song. It's free.
It is.
So this is really technically the second ever Trogdor FC on NTSC Xbox 360 because 6-string Cal did it before. However, this is the first legit one. 100% legit, unmodded everything. This is just using what the game has for you. 6-string Cal had to go to extreme lengths to make a guitar that's capable of this by what he did was...
That's also, like, unbelievable. Like, I can't believe that
He
happened.
took one of these and put it in a guitar. And the guitar is this, essentially. And he was able to... He played it as a pad mode, essentially. There's a pad mode FC of Trogdor, kind of. But this is it.
It's really crazy because this is one of those things that I legitimately thought was like just unbelievable. It's impossible, right? Like there's no way it's not going to happen.
People thought that for 18 years.
When I went to start my stream and someone in chat said Marbler just got it to me, I said no. What? No. How?
Yeah, you knew exactly what that meant.
I knew exactly what they meant.
Yeah.
And it's kudos, right? I've literally been seeing Marbler's name since back at the very start with the beginning of all the accomplishments, and now coming back and knocking off Trogdor with unmodded software, doing it as legit as possible. Kudos.
It's incredibly impressive.
History.
Impressive. And he worked really hard on it too, by the way. Like, this wasn't just something he did overnight. Like, this took a lot of like theory crafting and practice.
Yeah, quite a few sessions with you on stream.
Well, shout outs to Red for even kind of figuring out that this was possible and piquing Marbler's interest.
Yeah, we talked about this, didn't we? Like 2 episodes
I think so.
ago?
Yeah.
Like, I brought it up because I was like, this is ridiculous, and Trogdor 360 could actually be killed. And, like, we're here not, like, a month later or something.
Crazy.
Yeah, we talked about this.
So
I thought maybe I would give it some runs, but I do not have the patience that Marbler does to do this.
It
took him 11 days of grinding in the description.
Yeah.
11 long days of grinding is finally over.
And this is, this is Marbler. Like...
A legend.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
First ever FC if I'm the one. Everybody said it was impossible. They said it was impossible, and he did it. And they said Trogdor NTSC 360 was impossible.
I thought it was. It's been 18 years.
History repeats itself. Take that, Sean Superstar.
Yeah, hey, bitch, you cheated. You cheated for yours. It's not real. It ain't real. His is real.
I remember there being a post from, I want to say it was Whitwicks on Score Hero.
Oh my god.
First GH2 full game, full combo. That's not, we finally got it 18 years later, huh?
You know what would be cool is just doing this on PS2.
Yeah, this hasn't been on PS2 yet.
That could be cool.
PS2
Yeah.
and
It'd be
TSP,
just as valid and just as possible.
and it
Jesus.
would be just as hard.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to wait 18 years for that one.
Another 18 years.
Yeah,
Could
right,
you imagine?
I hope so,
It'd be-
too.
We'd be in the
God.
2040s. We'd be well into the 2040s.
Whoa.
2043.
No.
Let's
Don't
not.
know
Let's stop that
Oh,
right
wait,
now.
no, stop.
Don't even talk like
No. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you.
that. What a grim way to end
What
it.
the fuck?
No,
Can we
appreciate you watching.
execute episode 66? Done.
It's
It's
over.
over.
It's gone. See you next week.
Over.